And so they came, at a friend's behest. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man, and we're back in Ishgard, and we've got Roland back. Yay! Good to have the boy back. There are a few little differences, but you know, they weren't too bad. He's actually a higher level than Kit was. He's a level 71 bard. So, and he does have Sage character and our job and the Reaper job. So, the Reaper is, let's take a look. Reaper's kind of fun. I played a lot of Reaper. They use a scythe. So they're pretty tough, those guys, I'll tell you what. Look how tough they are. Yeah, he's a toughie. So that's a Reaper, and then the Sage is a healer. Sage is kind of different. I haven't played much Sage. But yeah, they're a little bit different. They have these, whatever the heck this is, that they do. Anyway, they control that, whatever that is. They're kind of cool, but I'm not a healer, so I don't do much with healer. But I think for the time being, we'll just stick with what we were doing. I might jump over to Bard since it's level 71. But either Bard or Machinist is just the normal level, so I'd have to level it up before I could use that. But there's the Bard. He's all ready to go. He's 10 levels higher than what we need, but yeah, we could do that. We could do that. All right. Well, we need to go to the vault and start that quest line that we got in the last episode. So, where is the vault? The vault is up here. Hi guys, you ready? The others are in position, Master Roland. Master Roland. Kit, no longer. I will send word once you and your party have entered. Party of 3. The vault is now accessible. All right, we're going to do it like we've been doing. I'll go in with these guys. All right, so we'll be going in with Horsefant as the tank. Our healer's going to be Alphanod, and then we've got just a normal one of Banneret, Temple Banneret for a second DPS, and then of course we're the fourth character. So, all righty, here we go. Corthius, the vault. I wonder why they call it the vault. Kind of looks like a vault, I guess. What are they protecting in here? All right, here we go.
Come!
Okay, we are a bard, so they expect us to play songs and things with our harp.
Away with you!
This way, I think. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of them. Vault's a deacon. Get him!
Have my pride!
All right, now which way? This way? Oh, there they are, over around the corner here. Oh, it's one of the knights. Let's see if we got a healer up here at all. I can't rightly tell. That guy?
I shall show you something special!
Ow. Mr. Special Powers. Oh, look, he can change into something else.
Witness!
That's not right. That's not right.
Focus. Release. I shall show you something special.
Oh no. Alright, follow these guys. Ow, that hurt. He's picking on me. He's laying his turds around again. Little poop balls. I'll stick with Alpino. Down. Hey, shrank. We gave him some shrinkage there. They always get a chance to run away. Hellenic priest bracelets. We got some goodies. It's always good to get stuff in a dungeon. Been a long time since I've fought this battle as you're supposed to fight. I usually come in as a high level by myself and solo it. Solo's a little different. It's a vault friar. We're picking on a friar. I wasted the battle voice. By the time I get down to those guys, it'll be wore off. 3 pots of bone white. All right, got some dye.
Away with you!
Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, there's no open door. Look around, look around. Inquisitor's earrings. All right, should have a couple of big guys, these great big statues. They're not just for looks. Hey, big boy. You know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Knock it off. They're just showing off now. Look at the big sword seat we have.
I have my pride.
What? You have your pride?
Away with you.
Elevator. The Inter Sanctum. Look, there's more. More friars. What's a friar's job anyway? To make the wine?
Away with you.
Right. Two of these guys. I don't know what the hell they are. They're mechanical. That's for sure. Look like knights on a chess table.
I shall show you something special. I have my pride.
What's that supposed to mean?
I shall show you something special. Have at thee!
Another night. Oh,
I'll
it's
cut
Sir
you to
Grinno the
pieces.
Bull. We don't like this guy. We fought him before, kicked his butt. He's a bully.
Away with you! I will not yield to you!
Great. I will cheat first.
I have the power.
What are you, He-Man?
Down with you.
Nice laugh. It's so evil.
Down with you.
Wahaha. They must have to go to evil laugh school or something. That's a. What has he got? A hammer or an axe? It's a pretty thick axe if it's an axe.
I have no plan.
Probably more like a hammer.
Away with you.
Uh-oh. Time is on your side. What does that mean? We will meet again. Why do they get to run away, chickens? Buck, buck, bark, bark, bark. Ooh. Look at the size of that sword. Looks like I get hit with that monster. I missed my nap today. I can tell.
I shall show you something. Away with you.
How about you? West Sanctum Lift. Must be another elevator. Inquisitor's Ring. Oh, look, it's the two little horses.
Focus. Release. Have at thee.
Elevator. It's a big place. A priest choker. Man, I really did miss my nap today. I'm about ready to fall asleep right in the middle of a fight. That ain't right, man. That's not right. Look, it's a vault priest. Who's he preaching to in here? The vault? The vault looks pretty damn empty.
Away with you!
No, away with you. Oh, wow. Okay. You gonna gang up on us? Must be getting close. I can't remember who the final boss is. I think it's the bishop himself, I think. Nothing down there. How come you guys get to cheat? They take steroids just before the fight. That ain't right. Sir Sharabert. Sharabert. What is it?
Filthy rats!
Who you calling a rat?
Begone with you!
Does that ever work? Just yelling "be gone"? Oh, I'm gonna leave just because he yelled at me. Oh. Oh. I almost didn't see those guys.
Sickness must be purged!
What? Sickness? He thinks we're a disease. He's gonna burn us out.
Away with you! I shall show you something special.
Uh-oh.
Begone with you!
All right, there's none of that. We don't need any of that in a fight. I'll show you something special.
Away with you!
You just keep it locked in the vault. We don't need to see anything special.
And now the final cup!
Oh! Take these things out. Come on. Are they helping me? Yeah, they're helping me. We should be working on the same one, but...
Away with you!
We got a couple more, guys. 3 more. If we can take all these things out when he throws his final to-do, it doesn't hurt as bad. If we can't take these out, then he gets to add the power of these to his final blow.
You disgusting!
Yeah, see, we didn't get them all. We're gonna get hurt.
Sickness must be purged!
Ow. Okay, we gotta watch these guys.
Begone with you!
No, be gone with you.
Sickness
Hey.
must be purged!
Alphino's carbuncle is red now. It used to be blue. Give those guys a buff or 2.
Sickness must be purged!
Well, that's a pretty nifty trick you got there, buddy.
Sickness must be purged.
I think he got me. Wait, no, no. Too late. Down he goes. Little shrinkage there. Wiggled his ears. Ain't he cute? All right, let's see what we've got for goodies here. Anything? A song, Inquisitor's robes and such. And such and such. Out of breath, are we?
Oh, power! How can this be?
Yeah, I beat all of you, you boogers.
Hold back!
Yeah, where was this guy? They sent out the B team. He's getting away. We can't have that. Oh, we got our guy. We rescued him.
Father, please!
He's called him father.
For a mercy, we were not too late.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
And tear down the very pillars of our society? Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years? A fool to the last.
Yeah, see, what happens, he went to his father and confronted him. Are you really my father? Blah, 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 blah. I am your father, Luke. Anyway, he did all of that, and the guy wouldn't listen. I mean, he's in it for the power, and he's not done yet. And so then we get this confrontation. So what he did was he arrested his son, threw him in jail, and then it culminates in this fight. Don't do it.
Look out!
Don't do it. Come on. All he had to do was step aside. Damn it. You Poppin' Jay. Remember
Go,
that one. Remember that one's
Assistar
face.
awaits.
Lord Orchefort!
Remember that guy.
It's no good.
The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Oh, do not look at me so. A smile better suits a hero.
So that was meant for us. The shield was taking it. All he had to do was step aside. And it would have went through, but we already knew that it was coming, so we weren't in the way. We weren't in its path anymore. I guess it had to happen. I know not what to say. The others... They are gathered at Four Temps Manor. It wasn't right. Didn't have to happen. The others are, well, just enter. Master Painter. So sad.
Don't. Please. A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
It's sad. So sad. I could not stand there in silence, but when all others had forsaken us, Lord Horsefont took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. The sins of antiquity. Alphina was lost in thought. I must press on with our mission. Tataro, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Night. Let us go and speak with Sir Amric, Roland. I worry for his well-being. Well, I have well-being, too. All right, well. An audience with the Lord Commander? Yes, yes, of course. I get attached to my characters, my people. I don't like to see bad things happen.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal.
True. Oh, now we get to see what he says to his dad.
The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies, all to deceive the common man. Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it.
What difference does it make how he heard it? Is it true?
The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his Knights 12, entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatosker, that they might partake of her eyes and thereby transcend their mortal limits. Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreysvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us. I ask you, my son, will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
That's what the dragons want. They want their children to pay for the sins of the fathers.
What do you mean?
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all-too-fleeting life, must his progeny then be held to account? Must every subsequent generation be judged as well? Thorin's betrayal of Ratatosker was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such. For men like you, who yearn to commit themselves to a nobler cause, a more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution. This is how you protect our people. You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons? That their loved ones died for naught? Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well. Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
Your Eminence.
Butthead. The other one's Beavis. Well, I can't unsee that.
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
Yes, the recent past.
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
Good question.
I have given some thought to that as well.
And?
During the battle within the vault, the Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Yeah, I noticed that. Where's that coming from?
The manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horsefond was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture. Holy powers and all.
Powers,
Mere
dragon powers?
fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief of countless devoted souls. 7 hells!
How many hells?
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
So they're
Are the
turning themselves
Heavensward
into...
truly so reckless?
They're turning themselves into what do they call those things?
Unbelievable.
So are those primal
As
powers?
they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
Who's we? We. Master Painter, Master Alphino, I, Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat to the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Our aid is preventing whatever it is the Archbishop intends. Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetrated. No more. I shall pursue him to the end of the world if I must. I thank you, Roland. I have heard many men make such pledges, but you speak in earnest. Much has changed since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Roland and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there has been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the high house's ceaseless maneuverings. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult, even with my father's support. The road ahead is that much more fraught with peril without it. Yet, walk it we must, for unity is more vital to our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of Dravarian hostilities. Far from it, we will have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Emmerich. To my dying breath, I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Roland, Master Alphino, pray attend me outside. Very well. With me, Roland, I believe we have much to discuss. You ain't the boss of me. Little whippersnapper. You say you want a revolution. All right, before we talk to her, I'm going to end the episode here. And I forgot to set my alarm, so I have no idea how long I've been on. But I think it's probably a good spot to do it. It's good to have Roland back. And I hope to see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, have fun, and ta-ta for now.